yeah, I went to medical school just so I could make this video. Starting off with 1910, where a doctor's salary was $1,500, and this is what the inside of a hospital looked like. In 1910, hospitals served more basic and simple foods, so it's easier to digest. And this was like before they invented like refrigerators, so like that technology wasn't really around. One of the more popular dishes in this era is when they took meat, boiled it, and then threw it into a blender and made this like meat puree. I mean, it just looks horrific. But luckily, that wasn't the only thing they served. So in 1910, it was meat puree, porridge, applesauce, hard-boiled eggs, and milk. Okay, here it is, 1910. I brought my friend Brian to come taste test everything with me. Starting off, I mean, that meat puree just looks, let's go, dude, awful. Here you go. Cheers. Cheers. I can't. Basically, you see the color of this thing, how it's like gray and like discolored and there's no life in it? That's what it tastes like. I mean, they still serve some good stuff. We got porridge here, which I could dig it. That's delicious. That's very good. I would hate to be a patient back then. I would just ask for the porridge. But if I had to go ahead and rate this meal for 1910 and taking everything into consideration, I'm still going to give it a 1 IV bag out of 10 because it is absolutely disgusting, especially that meat puree. I think 1 IV bag is a little harsh. What? I'm gonna give it 3 IV bags because I feel like this is edible, this is edible, this is edible. Like you're still getting a good meal. You know? Yeah, but it's not. There isn't that much flavor enough. The entree. Man, this is so bad. All right, well, let's hop into 1920 and see if it's any better. We're now in 1920. The first ever bubble gum was invented. The average doctor's salary was about $80,000, and this is what the inside of a hospital looked like. The 1920s was the discovery of vitamins, which led hospitals to focus more on nutritional dense foods. They started hiring dietitians to help with meal planning so patients would recover more quickly. But if I was in the 1920s and they served me boiled chicken, I would probably start feeling a lot more sicker. Then again, World War I just ended, and I just want to get out of the hospital. So the 1920s is boiled chicken, whole grain cereal, soup, pudding, and milk. All right, we've made it to 1920, and it already looks 100 times better than the last decade. Boiled chicken, not my favorite, but Brian just told me he has boiled chicken with barbecue sauce. Often. Here we go. Cheers. Not bad. Not much flavor. It's just salt and boiled chicken. This is going to take a long time to chew.
Boiled chicken does not sound appetizing.
And the jaw workout. They also serve some whole grain cereal and soup, which, hey, you want to soup first? Yeah, I'm going with the chicken noodle soup. Let's go. Oh, that is so, like, comforting. If I'm in the hospital in the 1920s, like, I'm pretty happy. I'm not happy I'm there. I'm not happy I'm there, but dinner time, I get a little excited. Yeah, this is like mental hospital food. I'm pretty happy. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 5 IV bag out of 5. Yeah, right in the middle. I think it's all right. I'm not happy or sad about it. All right. Yeah, I think I can go with you. Yeah, 5 IV bags. It's pretty solid. You know, I'm a big fan of boiled chicken, so. Let's go into 1930s. We're now in 1930. The Empire State Building just got completed. An average doctor's salary is about $5,000, and this is what the inside of a hospital looked like. So in the 1930s, therapeutic diets became way more refined, and you're probably asking yourself, what is therapeutic diets? It's basically very, very distinct eating plans meant to help specific medical conditions or diseases. So for
Okay,
example,
baked
let's say
chicken.
you have high blood pressure, they would give you a meal plan that reduced your sodium intake, increased your fruits and vegetables, and limit you on sweets. Another interesting thing about this era is that prohibition got repealed. So hospitals began to like integrate certain alcohols into like people's like, can you just imagine like getting drunk at the hospital? Like so in the 1930s hospital food was codfish, whole grain bread,
Oh, it's fish.
vegetables, canned fruits, and fruit juice. You know, I'm not a big cooked fish guy. I like sushi, I like raw fish, but cooked fish, I'm not so happy about it. But let's go ahead and give this a try. This is cod fish right here. Cheers. Not bad. It's actually really good. I mean, it was the only fresh thing, except for the bread, on this plate. Let's go ahead and try the canned vegetables. So what are these white things in there? Like these, they're, I don't know, potato. Do you think they like it at the 30s? They're like, hey, this is like really good. I like this thing. Who made this fresh veggie plate? Yeah, how they toss in the thing. Yeah. Like, do you think they loved it? I think so. They must have been like, this is a marvel. They still stuck to the whole grain diet and gave us some whole grain bread. Bread and fish, baby. Bread and
Good
fish.
morning. Not much. Just reacting to some videos today. Reacting to a video before I go to Marshall later on today. I'm into Marshall for filming.
Even like the quality of this is
We got some heat warnings over here, so I'm gonna be taking it easy today.
and bread is just like a low quality meal. Separate fish. Well, let's go into the 40s and hope it's a little better.
We're now in 1940. The microwave just got invented. The average doctor's salary is $8,000, and this is what the inside of a hospital looks like. In the
Let's react to a video.
This was the peak of World War II, which had a huge impact on hospital foods. They had to ration
Grilled
a
cheese.
lot of their foods, especially meats, sugars, and even like certain fats.
Cheesy
But
bread?
they
That's
had
it?
access to a lot of canned foods, which had a longer
Milk,
shelf life and helped
salt,
preserve
sugar.
the time. But just imagine being in like the hospital in the 1940s, how horrible that was. Like your nurse came in and said, "We can't give you any meat. Like here's some bread and cheese. I'll see you later." There were
Oatmeal,
people that
oranges.
started their own victory gardens to provide some of
Oranges.
their food, but again, it just wasn't enough. So in the 1940s, hospital food was bread and cheese, oatmeal, fruit pie, orange, and milk.
Let's do it. What are we starting with? Starting with the grilled cheese, you know? Well, it's not really grilled cheese. They just gave like bread and cheese. I mean, pretty delicious, though. There's definitely some wartime food. This is definitely wartime food. They also had some oatmeal, and Brian and I were just discussing. We have oatmeal almost every morning. It's my favorite breakfast. So
Yeah, I never had oatmeal.
pretty good. This is the way Pat makes it. This is the only way to make it. He makes it the 1940s way. Right? Like every morning he cosplays 1940s style. Like, dude, don't tell everyone my secret. Of course. Milk.
Not milk. Tomorrow's gonna be a great day.
Witness me as the final shape.
Yeah, he's killing some. Like I said, we got this reaction video to do, then another reaction video to do.
Oh, it's nutritious. The cheese is nutritious. Dave was just trying to get people fed and not fed. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 6 IV value.
Actually, no, this little reaction video we have to do today is this one.
Way too high. No, I think
I'll tag that other video I was gonna watch on here with this. So yeah.
it tastes amazing. For me, this is like a 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. What? That's crazy.
I'll just tag it on here, so don't worry, guys. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
We're now in 1950. Alaska and Hawaii just became states. The average doctor's salary is about $12,000, and this is what the inside of a hospital looks like. We've now entered the 1950s. World War II just ended, so this was the baby boom era. A ton of soldiers came back from war, and they kind of got busy making babies, which of course increased the amount of hospital births, and so they had to kind of change the menu to make it more child-friendly and maternity-focused. And since there was a ton of people coming to the hospital, they kind of had to make the food a little bit more convenient to prep, so they used a lot of like frozen foods at the time. So in 1950, hospital foods was roast beef, frozen vegetables, apple, jello, and orange juice. We're now in the 1950s, post-World War II era. I mean, things are looking up. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and dig in with this roast beef. The decadent 1950s. Yeah, look at this. Delicious. So delicious. That's so good. A little bit of frozen vegetables on the side. Yummy. Super delicious. I mean, I'd be sad that I'm in the hospital, but happy that I'm having roast beef. Definitely in the hospital. Got some fresh apples on the side. And fresh apples. And if you're at the hospital, you know they've been hooking you up with this jello. I've been to the hospital a couple times, and I always remember to give you jello on the side of your meal if you ask for it.
So yeah, I'm gonna tag that other video I was gonna do. I'm just gonna tag it on this, make it easier for me.
Definitely just sugar.
But yeah,
Oh yeah, sugar.
right in the 50s.
Decent decade. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this. I mean, if I'm giving bread and cheese a 6 out of 10 IV, I'm gonna also go ahead and one level higher because we got the roast beef. I'm gonna go 7 IVs out of 10. This is super nostalgic for me. But it's also really good quality. You know, the beef is really nice, definitely, and jello's good, and the apple's fresh. I'm gonna go ahead and give this 10 IV bags out of 10. Okay. I just don't see it getting better than this. I'm pretty sure you can't get this quality. But you know what? We're gonna get to the present decade. Yeah. For now, let's hop over to the 60s.
We're now in 1960. The first ever Super Bowl just happened. The average doctor's salary is about $20,000, and this is what the inside of a hospital looked like. Okay, we're now in the 1960s, and the immigration in America increased by a lot at this point. So hospitals started incorporating food that were for more like a broader demographic. Hospitals also started realizing that food presentation mattered a lot. If the food looked appealing, patients would eat it. And so they were starting to refine a lot of these things to make the experience a lot better. So in the 1960s, hospital food was pasta, soup, simple salad, yogurt, and tea.
We're now in the 1960s, and this was the era where immigrants started coming more and more into America, so hospitals started accommodating to the food that comforts them. We got a tomato soup, we got a simple salad, some yogurt.
Looks pretty solid. Looks pretty modern too.
Yeah, it looks very modern. Cheers. If I'm an immigrant in the 60s, I came to America, I don't know, I broke a leg, I'm in the hospital, they give me some of this food. I'm
Italian
I'm
food?
to America. This is fantastic.
If I'm an immigrant in the 1960s, I probably wouldn't go to the hospital. I'd probably be scared that I'd be deported or something, man.
And they also serve some delicious tomato soup on the side. I mean, this is just simple but packed flavor. I'm a happy camper. And as dessert, to keep it somewhat healthy, you get some yogurt, protein, probiotics.
I'm okay with yogurt.
Oh, this is delicious. Wow, it's all cozy. And then some tea on the side. I love this. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and rate the 60s an 8 Ivy back out of 10. I mean, fantastic. I feel at home. I feel comfortable. I feel like I'm gonna get better very soon.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and agree. 8 Ivy bags at 10. Solid meal.
Solid meal.
Really good.
All right, let's head over to the 70s.
We're now in 1970. Star Wars just got released. The average doctor's salary is about $50,000,
Oh, shit.
and this is what the inside of
But,
the hospital looked like. In the 1970s, hospitals started offering patients more choices in their meals.
Dad?
They started slowly realizing, like, hey, if we just satisfy the patient, it could positively impact their health outcomes. So one of the moves that hospitals made was to offer fast food as an option. I mean, listen, if I was a patient and I got some McDonald's fries, I would probably jump out of bed and start dancing, you know? So in the 1970s, hospital food was chicken, McDonald's fries, whole grain snacks, fruit cup, and milk.
Here we are, 1970s.
Thank you for
This
the
is
proper
the era,
7.
Like I said, they introduced some fast food into the hospitals to make people feel comfortable. But obviously, that's not all they give. They give some chicken. Nothing like a good
What? I know I'm having for dinner tonight.
chicken.
Never go
Pizza.
wrong.
Not at all.
Never gets old.
Never gets old, and I prefer more over boiled chicken. And especially boiled chicken with barbecue sauce. Right after, I'm gonna be going for these delicious, and we all know McDonald's has the best French fries.
No, they don't.
Comment down below.
Wendy's does.
There's definitely no fries missing from this. We didn't take any fries before we picked record.
Yeah, trust me, we're not lying. Yeah, when I worked at Domino's Pizza, I actually delivered pizza at the hospital.
For patients?
For patients, there was one time I delivered a pizza to a patient. The doctor came out and said, "What are you doing? You can't give that to the patient." I go, "He ordered it." And then there was a big argument of like, yeah. I was like, "You gotta get out of here." I'm like, "Well, he has to still pay for the pizza." And then the guy in the room was like, "I love the pizza." It was like crazy. It was chaotic.
That's insane.
Yeah. You know, to balance it, they gave some whole grain snacks.
This one.
Well, actually, it actually has happened before. I actually heard about that in the news. A kid actually got a pizza before. Yeah, actually, I remember that story because it was true. It was on the news.
Delicious. Whole grain.
I'm going down in a little bit, so it doesn't really matter.
They also served up some fruit cups.
Fruit cocktails are very common in hospitals, schools.
Oh yeah.
They're just like so easy to preserve.
Domino's right now. I think Domino's in a couple hours.
Solid 5 IV bags out of 10.
What? How did you say everything amazing and then go 5 IV bags out of 10? I'm gonna go ahead and give this 7.5 IV bags out of 10.
7.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was delicious. All right, let's head over to the next second. Let's go.
It's the 1980s. MTV just debuted. An average doctor's salary is about $90,000, and this is what the inside of a hospital looks like. In the 1980s,
Like today.
some hospitals started testing this hospitality service. So basically, it's just like room
I need to rip the hair. I need to rip skate. I need to
and you
look
can
at that.
order food whenever you want. It's not like scheduled like it was before. And for patients, this was like amazing because you just picked up the phone, ordered some food, and boom, it was like right in front of you. Also, dietitians were starting to work with
Hello.
patients to meal
It's a reaction video right now, which it's almost over with.
their nutritional needs. But
Then I have another reaction video I'm going to be doing, which I'm going to just tack onto this, so don't worry. I'm going to be watching a reaction video on this.
that they get. So in the 1980s, hospital food was beef
I do reaction videos off and on, so yeah.
scrambled egg, pudding, and coffee. People get
shave later, so yeah.
You just ring the bell and you get beef stroganoff for you. Stroganoff. I can say so.
It is hot in this house, but yeah, it's not as bad as it could be.
Okay. Kind of tastes like mayonnaise about it.
Back in a second, I gotta check something real quick. Okay, still charging. Still charging, still charging. Okay. Put the fan this way so I can feel it. Now I do have a fan, guys, off camera. It is working. Oh, okay.
There's sour cream in it. Oh, okay. Dijon mustard. It's not bad. Creamy dish. I don't know if I
Okay, there we go. I feel the fan. Barely feel the fan. It's on high. It's working.
fill it up with some mashed potato on this side. You can't go wrong with a good mash. And then
The early morning fog I see. The visions of the things to be.
What they were actually focusing on was more of like they started realizing, hey, if Haitians have the food that they like, it usually links to them getting cured a lot quicker. Again, I'm not a fan of the beef stroganoff, whatever. It's just kind of a simple whatever meal. I'm gonna go ahead and give this decade a 3 bags.
I think I can agree with that. Yeah. 2 or 3 bags. That beef stroganoff is
Not there.
not that
I
fun.
would have taken a burger instead.
But let's go ahead and hop into the best decade ever, the 90s. We're now in 1990. AOL just came out.
You're welcome. You're on now.
$50,000, and this is what the inside of a hospital looked like. We're now in 1990. and
Chile!
And some of you might hate it, but this is where plant-based diets became.
Chile, which I'm from the 90s. I lived in the 1990s. I was still living in the 90s.
That were vegetarian.
So I'm from the 90s. I was born in the 90s. I remember the 90s. They sucked. Actually, I wish I could go back in time in the 90s, actually.
Trained hospital chefs and service staff on how to prepare these foods and not have cross-contamination. So in 1990, hospital foods
What's this tank?
chili, vegetables, simple salad, fruits, and apple juice. We got ourselves a vegan chili here, so let's go ahead and try it.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Not bad.
Dude, I like it.
Me too. It would be sacrilegious for me to say that I want to put on a hot dog.
It's not a bad meal at all.
These cars unplugged.
Non-vegan.
Put the Xbox back in.
So I'm gonna go ahead and rate this dish. Honestly, I'm gonna give it like a 7.5 out of 10 IV bags.
Yeah, in the context of like being in the hospital, you're trying to get better. You probably don't want to be eating like cheesy chicken sandwich or something, some steak. So yeah, I think I can agree. 7.5 IV bags for this one.
Nice.
All right, let's move over to the next thing. We made it to 2000. The first ever iPhone just got released. The average doctor's salary is about $200,000, and this is what the inside of a hospital looked like. Welcome to the 2000s.
They haven't changed much.
Hospitals wanted to step up their food game, so they partnered with professional chefs and culinary schools to improve
Some
quality.
hospitals did.
What their goal
Not the one I left, though. Didn't. My hospital never did that. My hospital was stupid.
Traditional food service and like a restaurant dining experience. I mean, a lot of people have said that they failed at that. I think it's a tough thing to nail because you're serving so many people every day that it's hard to hit.
Not
that
really. Not in our hospital. Our hospital's small.
At least they tried, you know.
If it's real severe,
So the 2000s,
they may evacuate you to near hospital, to the bigger hospitals.
salmon, brown rice,
Where I live, we have 2 hospitals. Yeah.
and water.
Grilled salmon, I mean, that one's good to me.
Jay Leno's on? Okay, I'm not gonna watch Jay Leno.
The little side of like rice and veggies.
I guess the same with everything else. I don't know. It's
There's
kind
a
of
clear-
bland.
there's a clear-
Like the rice cakes, like that's so boring. I hate rice cakes, but we're gonna have to eat it. Let's start with the salmon, bro.
I'm not a big fan of fish.
That's delicious. And then the rice, the brown rice. I think the combination of salmon and brown rice just go together so well.
Yeah, what is it? Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe it's like the taste of dirt with the taste of fish.
I need a Jay.
And then they have the steamed vegetables. Boring. And last but not least, for dessert, they have rice cakes.
Rice cakes are okay.
Very good. Like, listen to this.
I eat rice cake once in a while. They're okay.
Fried nothingness.
Tastes like cardboard.
And it sounds like cardboard.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like styrofoam.
So I'm gonna go ahead and rate the 2000s. I think for the most part, the salmon and rice held this dish up, but
again, you've got the water, which is a little boring with the veggies and the rice cakes. Not for me, so I'm gonna go right down the middle and go 5 out of 10 IV bags.
Yeah, 5. I'm gonna go a little higher. I'm gonna give it 6 IV bags because, like, you know,
I'll melt.
I'm sick. I'm getting salmon from a chef. I'm getting some brown.
Back in a second, guys. Do something. I just remembered something. There's a candy shop in Marshall.
You know, I'm getting nutrients, and I'm feeling optimistic that I'm gonna be getting out of here soon. So,
All right, let's go on to our last decade. We're finally in our last decade.
2010.
I don't like anything.
Need a shave.
But Downey like, just right.
Hi, I'm Ann. You may know me from my old job, but I just made a premium upgrade. Yeah, we're not gonna need that. I buy
Hey, job working at Duracell like a jerk.
Game of Thrones just got released. The average doctor's salary is about $300,000, and this is what the inside of a hospital looks like.
Hasn't
We're
changed.
now in 2010. I mean, we've learned a lot up until this point. Hospitals are providing even more customized meal plans to patients. They went from having hospital chefs to culinary experts. Some hospitals even collaborating with celebrity chefs. Yeah, celebrity chefs. Technology is even getting integrated more than ever inside hospitals. For example, you have to call in your food orders back then, where now you could basically use an iPad and have food at your door. I mean, the list goes on and on. To think where we started and where we are now, hospital foods are just a complete different experience. So 2010, hospital foods are turkey meatballs, fruit smoothies, jello, steamed vegetables, and herbal
I'm
tea.
gonna shave.
Now in our last decade, the 2010s. Well, this decade, I mean, again, we got some meatballs. Here's
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it.
Is it hot? Perfect. That was delicious.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Not bad. I'm getting meatballs. Cauliflower broccoli, it's like, what do you guys do? I know, it's like you guys are trying to give me healthy stuff, but like, it's so bland and boring.
I'm a big fan of cauliflower and broccoli, actually. So, it's good.
I get it. We got the herbal tea. And
I
we got
gotta
the
shave
Jell-O.
my face.
Yogurt and Jello is like a staple in every freaking hospital because it's easy to digest.
I don't like yogurt. I like Jello. I mean, I like yogurt. I don't like Jello.
Oh, the smoothie, the fruit smoothie, yeah.
It's pretty good. It's good. Yeah, I'd be stoked to get that in the hospital.
That does taste healthier than like most smoothies. Yeah. But still, I'm not complaining. I'm at the hospital. I'm trying to get out. You know what, Brian? After eating all this food from every decade, I think I'm starting to feel better.
You know what I'm thinking? I think it's time to get out of the hospital, dude.
I think it's time to get out of the hospital. You know, I'm just like, get this thing off of me. Let's get out of here, dude.
Okay, 99-year-old baby food.
Oh my god, look at that. Alright, Nick. This is
Okay, we get it. Okay, it's not showing up. I don't see it on here. So it doesn't really matter, does it? Can't find it, so it doesn't matter. So we're not gonna see it. Over here? Now. I'm gonna do something else now. Clear. Your channel? Yeah, my channel for a second. So just go to my channel for a second. No views on those videos I did. I need to get the scab off. Stream over with.